today with some helpful solutions is makeup artist and owner of Erin Spaces, Erin Williams. Welcome, Erin.
Hey, guys.
Hi. Well, Erin, Anne here is very brave to come on our show and talk to us about these different challenges that she has. Do you often come across problems like Anne?
The place that I came across the most women that were struggling with needing to cover a scar or some redness was at a mineral makeup counter at Bergdorf Goodman. When I had first moved to the city, I was working there. And a lot of dermatologists sent us their clients, and we would help them because mineral makeup is really good for a reactive area that's a little bit still in the wound stage. Because it's inert and there's nothing in there that's going to hurt you. So that's where I had the most experience with scars and things like that.
Love that. Okay, so Anne brought some of her makeup here,
yes,
right?
She did.
Okay, so she was a good student. She brought along
she brought all of her goodies.
So can you tell me, is she on the right track? Is she using the right products? Break it down for us, Erin.
I think you're totally using a lot of really good products. I looked up all your ingredients. I was a little nerd on the computer this weekend and looked it all up. The only thing I would think about is finding powder products that don't have talc in them.
Oh,
more mineral based. You can still do pressed, it doesn't have to be loose. And then I would love to get you in a moisturizer or a serum, something that's going to give you a little more hydration, a little anti-aging. It can be comboed in one thing, you don't have to do a lot of stuff. But something that was really interesting to me with what Anne's products were was one of her scar treatments actually is naturally based. It's got salicylic acid, and which is from willow bark, which is super duper natural.
I bet you didn't even know you were on the right track, right? That's awesome.
So, and I thought that was interesting because salicylic is generally an acne treatment, but with this it's a scar treatment as well. And other ingredients that I would be on the lookout for, you were saying you were interested in trying some natural stuff. There's a few key ingredients that'll really be yummy for your skin. Aloe vera tops the list. It's probably the #1 happy thing for scars.
Yay,
and you can use it. Yay, we like it. You can use it straight if you want to be hardcore and go to the, you know, get it on there and da-da-dee. Or you can go to your natural foods grocery store and get straight aloe vera. Or you can use look for serums and moisturizers that have aloe vera water as their base as opposed to just straight water. And then like this serum uses the aloe vera water as the base. So you're getting anti-aging, a little hydration, and the aloe vera healing all in one happy little guy.
I love that. So if Anne wants to cover up her scars, you're saying aloe vera is like a great place to start?
It's a good place for treatment of the scar.
Okay.
Yeah. And coconut is another one, which is really great. And onion, which I wouldn't recommend rubbing raw onion, but some of the top scar treatments have onion in them, and that's the way I would do that instead of rubbing that on your face. So
okay, so some ingredients that she can look out for are onion, coconut, and aloe.
Onion, coconut, aloe.
A little gross. Don't be kissing anyone after you try all those things.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the coconut and the aloe, you can get coconut in your moisturizer. This moisturizer has coconut and aloe in it, so that's a nice like coupling. And then the willow bark was a lovely surprise for me with the salicylic acid, which is supernatural.
Interesting. Yeah.
I love that. I love it. So does this sound like stuff that you could try, Anne?
Absolutely. I'd love.
Really?
Yes, I'd love to try anything new and see how it's going to work, and you know, particularly if it's natural.
Okay, great. So how should Anne go about specifically covering up her scars?
Okay, so you said you like to use something to fill in the area for texture, and I totally support that. Using a primer, and there's different primers depending on if you're dry or oily, you can kind of find one that suits your needs, but a primer is going to help with texture difference and like geographical like differences as well. Then you can either go the traditional foundation concealer route, where you use your liquid foundation like you do, and then I would pop a concealer on after if I needed extra coverage, and you want to use a synthetic brush for that because natural brushes will soak up your product. Or you can do the mineral makeup like the peeps that I used to work for. And I like to use an eyeshadow brush for that. It's a little more fluffy, and then you can really get a softer finish because the pigmentation in this guy is more deep than like a foundation. So it just diffuses it a little bit more.
I love
So
that.
that's something you
All
can
right,
do.
so we're off to a really good start.
Yeah.
Erin, you really work with women and help them feel good about themselves. That must be so rewarding.
It's super rewarding. It's the best part. It's the best part because you're lugging your kit all over New York and packing it. And so when you actually get to work with a real person who, you know, gets to feel pretty and then doesn't have to worry about that. Like you were saying, like you felt like you walked in the door and people were, that's what you entered with.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I understand that. I had acne growing up, so I get it.
Yes.
And you feel like it says hello before you do. And I feel like once you get rid of that, then you can get down to what's really important, which isn't all this pretty stuff. It's just giving us confidence to do what is really important in our lives.
I love that, Erin. All right,
Yeah.
you feeling good, Ann?
I am.
All right. Earlier in the show, we sent our natural beauty of the day, Ann, to the beauty corner with Erin Williams for a skin-sational makeover. Here's what Ann looked like before, and here's what Ann looks like now. Oh my gosh, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
It looks wonderful. I'm very excited about it. It's amazing what you can do with all these products.
Isn't it incredible? Do you feel like you could do this at home?
Yeah, I do. I think Erin definitely told me how to put it on and what to use and what to throw away when I get home.
Oh,
so,
perfect.
Yeah, I definitely.
Like, where's the throwing stuff away?
Yes, definitely. Why is that so important, Erin? Why are you so excited that she's going to throw away products?
Expiration dates
Yeah.
are kind of big, and she was like, is it bad if it's been over a year and does the sunscreen still work?
Yes, it's bad.
Yes, it is bad.
Okay.
And I support you getting rid of that and getting a new one.
I think a
love
lot
that.
of things will be going in the garbage when I go
Oh,
home.
that's so
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So, Erin, walk us through what you did here for Ann.
Well, we just did a really soft look because I wanted Ann to, I know you felt like you didn't, when you wore makeup, you didn't feel like it looked like makeup, but we still wanted you to feel like you. So we just did a really soft eye. She has beautiful cheekbones and apples, and so we really brought that out. And Candace, your makeup girl, helped us really do a little bronzer and then her
Love that.
lip. And so we just went really soft and brought the red into her eyebrows a little bit more too.
I love that.
Yeah.
So do you feel, Ann, that this really helped you enhance the things that you wanted to enhance and maybe minimize the things that you wanted to minimize?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
It gives you the, you know, your skin just looks like nice and younger and cleaner, hides the scars.
Yeah.
it
Okay,
was
so you
amazing
feel
for
comfortable about the scar hiding and all of that.
Absolutely.
You do. Okay, good. That's so great. Was she an
Thank
easy
you.
contestant? I was going to say, or a patient? I don't even know. Was she an easy natural beauty?
She was, and I know
good.
you're concerned about your scar, but I feel like it covered over so nicely, and
Yeah.
so I think it's totally doable for people. You just have to kind of get the right products.
Awesome. Well, thank
Yeah,
you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of my guests today. I'm Nitika Chopra, and until next time, stay naturally beautiful.